Hello, welcome back. It is time for a project pan update for 12 pans of Christmas. I am very excited for this project. It is in collab with some wonderful panners and I will link them all in the description box, so check them out. This is all makeup and I kind of picked some challenging products for myself. I'm definitely making good progress, although I only have one empty. I was hoping to have a few empties by now. There is only a month left in this. Hopefully I can hit most of my goal. Definitely won't be finishing everything in this project, but as long as I make some good progress, get a few more empties, I will be happy. If you're interested, you can check out my project pan playlist. So let's get into this update. This stuff I'm definitely making good progress on, but I just haven't finished that many items yet. The first one is this Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer. I am basically using this as a liquid highlighter underneath my foundation, and it gives a really nice glow. It looks lighter on the skin than it does in the tube, by the way. This is where I was and this is where I am now. I've definitely made good progress, but to finish this before the end of the year, I will have to mix it in with foundation. I will try to do that. I do really like this product. It's just kind of funny because when I bought it, I didn't realize that this is essentially a liquid highlighter, not exactly a dewy primer. At least for my skin, I have combos, so I did try this all over my face and it was way too much. This next one is a primer by Smashbox, and this is a half fluid ounce size. This I've made really good progress. I was there and now I'm here. I feel like I could get this done. I really do want to get it done. I've said before, this is only okay. I think if you have very dry skin and you don't have lines or pores that you're worried about, I do think you would like this. For my combo skin, I use this all over my face, but then I still need to put a different primer on like my oily chin and my forehead. But this is a nice one. I just don't think it's exactly what I need. Speaking of pore filling primers, I have this one in the project, which is the CoverGirl one. And I gotta say, I've been pretty much layering these two primers together every day, although I'm not using as much of this because, like I said, I'm only targeting it in those areas. I'm not sure because I was up here. Now it kind of looks like I'm down to here, but this packaging is quite difficult to see through. And there may be some air in there. I'm not sure. I've been using this quite a bit for several months. This is one I have a feeling I won't be able to finish, but I really like it. This is one of the best primers I've ever tried, therefore I don't mind. Alrighty, the foundation that I'm working on is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation. I love this. This is kind of dewy though. I have combo skin, but I can get away with it. Like I said, if I'm using that pore filling primer and a decent amount of powder, but if you're oily, I would stay away from this. It's beautiful though. I love it. Again, this is not one I can mark very well. So what I do is I just look inside. I pull the pump out and look. I think, about to here, and now I'm about to here. I've made really good progress on this. This is one I think I could finish. And this is something I definitely would repurchase in the future. I've had it for over a year though, therefore I would really like to get it done. Right, the next one is this Milani powder. This was a rollover item from my Finish 13 by Halloween project. And last time, I'll show you, I only had some left around the edge, and because I am a lazy panner, I don't want to repress it. I've just crushed it up and I'm kind of like using a little bit at a time. I know it looks like a hot mess, but it works, and I just kind of crush more when I need to. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I just don't feel the need to repress it. I've done this with a lot of products and it works well. I think I could get this done. As you could tell, there wasn't a ton left in there. I really do like this powder a lot. This is the other powder in this project, and this I'm definitely making progress on. This line I had marked before I started the project, so I was a bit lower at the intro. But as you can tell, I'm definitely getting near the bottom. This is the Lancome Absolute Powder and Absolute Pearl. I use this as an under eye powder. I don't use it anywhere else. It has kind of like a pink color to it, therefore it works really well on my under eyes. This has lasted me so long. I've had this for a year and a half and I've used it almost every single day. It's insane. This is a really good product, but I do want to get it done. As you can tell, there's not a ton left. But again, using something on your under eyes, you know, you're not using as much product as the whole face, but We shall see. Let me talk about the one that I have the least progress on. That's the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. Now, this I was just trying to get use out of it. I was not trying to hit pan because I've hit pan on one of these Anastasia highlighters before and it takes a very long time. I was just trying to get more use out of my two favorite shades, which are these two down here. And I would say, I've been keeping track of actually how many times I've used this, and I'm pretty sure I've used it only 4 times. Unfortunate. But again, I was only trying to get use out of it. I think I'm gonna set a goal of using this 10 more times would be good, but even like 6 or 7 more times before the finale, because I do have a project pan with a highlighter in it that I'm trying to actually hit pan on that highlighter. Therefore, that is kind of taking up most of my time. But yeah, let's say anywhere between 7 to 10 more uses would be very good. Then we have the Hourglass Luminous Light. This is a mini and I was trying to hit pan. I haven't yet, but the dip is definitely visible. I'll show you what a picture it looks like before. It's hard to tell though. I had used this a decent amount before I put in this project. It's definitely flattening if you can tell. I think I could hit pan on this. I have finished one of these before and I think it took about 4 months to finish. But yeah, I love this. I use it as a finishing powder to blend my highlighter, blush, and bronzer together. And yeah, I think I could hit pan. This one is the Marc Jacobs bronzer and I had pan from a previous project and I've been trying to expand that. I'll show you the picture of before. I think I did expand it a little bit, not a ton, but I do think a little bit. This is something I would like to finish in the future, but this thing is ginormous. It is 2 to 3 times the size of your average bronzer. It is 0.8 ounces. That is so much product. It's $50 though, but you know, if you only own one bronzer, this would be, you know, financially more worth it. However, I do love it and I just want to continue expanding the pan. Okay, one more with progress and the last item is an empty. I have made very good progress on my Urban Decay eyeliner in Alkaline. That's where I was, that's where I am now. Pretty good progress, I think. You know, could I finish this by the end of the year? I think maybe if I used it every single day and smoked it out on the lower lash line. The next item is also an eyeliner, so I was more focused on that. Now that that one is gone, maybe I could get this done. Hopefully, you know, go for a lot of burgundy smoky eyes. This is a really good eyeliner. I've just decided I don't need colored eyeliners. I just don't use them. I can just use eyeshadow on the lower lash line. We'll see. I would love to get this done. I'm not sure if I can, hopefully. Alrighty, let's talk about the empty. That is this CoverGirl eyeliner. I've had this for, I think, 3.5 years. It's insane how long it lasted. I've had it in several projects. But what I didn't really think about is that it has this whole bottom part is this little smudger thingy. The eyeliner ended at about there. So I got to the, I don't know if you can tell, but I got to the point where I was just at the very end of it. There was a tiny bit left and of course it fell out and, you know, got gross. But yeah, I used it all up. I am quite excited. As you can tell, there was just, yeah, you can't see. There was just a tiny bit left. This whole part, like I said, is this smudger. It's not eyeliner. Therefore, you know, at the end, it went a lot faster than I thought because of that. I would say this was very mediocre. It just wasn't as pigmented as I like. And since then, I got the Urban Decay Perversion, which is what I'm wearing in my waterline today. It is so black. I love that eyeliner. And it's a lot creamier than this. Therefore, I am so happy that I used this up and that I have the Urban Decay one because I do think it's better. This was fine, but you know, it wasn't amazing. That's it for this update. I am very happy about the empty. However, I wish I had a few more empties at this point, but I do have really good progress going on some of these items. Hopefully I'll be able to finish a few more before the end of this project. And that is it. Check out the other panners doing this and my project pan playlist and the other panners in this collab as well. And thank you for watching.